Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Ultima 6, The False Prophet. In our last episode, we did mighty combat down below when we were ambushed by guards and swashbucklers and mages. Well, it turns out we missed a vital clue, and I don't know where we missed it or how we should have gotten it, but I have found out that there is a gentleman who has a key that we didn't talk to correctly. So, we're going to head over here, and we're going to head back to the surface of Moonglow real quick. We're not even going to bother to heal. We're going to use our Orb of the Moon, and we're just going to head back up to Moonglow. So, in Moonglow, if you remember, I think it was Moonglow. Isn't there an inn here? Let me see if I have the right spot. Yes. Should be this inn. Maybe. Yes. Remember there was an alchemist who was standing here? Well, this alchemist is apparently related to Belvin. And we just didn't ask the right questions to find that out. And I would have been spinning my gears everywhere. So we're going to come back over and talk to our friend here. So here's Manrel, pipe-smoking gentleman with a symbol of the Codex tattoo. Greetings, my lord. Well, you know what? We need to talk to him, actually, about Bavin. Oh, please tell me I have the name right. Oh, have you been to visit my cousin's grave? Yes. He looks at you suspiciously. You wouldn't be wanting the key to his crypt, would you? Why, yes, I do want the key to the crypt. Well, perhaps you have your reasons. Okay, you can have the key. But you have to take these flowers and leave them there. Yes. Alright, so now we have some flowers and we have the key to the crypt. Key L, it looks like. Let's put that in our key bag. Where did our key bag go? There it is. So inside of our key bag we now have key L, and that should be the key to the crypt. I don't know what we missed where we were supposed to talk to him. Let's go ahead and also drop this dead weight that we don't need. Let's give these torches to Shimino, since he is the one who is our torch guy. There we go, and let's give him this food so he's got it. Kind of cut down our inventory, make life easier, and get our sword ready. Before we head back, here we go. Oh no, it's not you, it's YOLO that has all of our delicious food. What was I thinking? YOLO, you're the food man. There we go. We're set back up. We're ready to go. Let's return down to the catacombs. Make our way back to that grave now that we have the key and we can get into the crypt. We should be able to retrieve the Rune of Honesty and then make our way to the Shrine of Honesty. Do the old Chant-A-Lanta. Man, these snakes are just the worst. Do the old chant and be done with the Shrine of Honesty. That's what I'm thinking will be our next set of things that happen in this episode. Unless everything goes sideways again, because that could happen. So we'll head here past the Lyceum. Back up to this sawmill. Up here. Looks like our torch burned out, but that's not a big deal. Can't really get lost on this road. I hope not. Alright, so back up into this little hut. Past our magic teacher. Actually, yeah, no. Actually, hey, magic teacher. No, you wouldn't teach magic lock, would you? Would you teach magic lock? Let's see. Circle 1? No. Circle 2? No. Circle 3? No. Circle 4? No magic lock. Circle 5. We can't do those spells yet. Alright. So, no magic lock spell. It's got to be one of our goals, is finding the magic lock spell. Alright, so head back down to the catacombs here. Get Shimino with his old trusty torch out for us. And then we'll do just a save as we go, so we don't have to make our way back here, should things go horribly wrong. But we already know this route pretty well, because we've been down here a couple times now. I've been told by a viewer that there are much more elaborate dungeons in this. I have a bad feeling we're going to do a lot of getting lost in those dungeons. So, that'll be exciting times. Alright. So we'll head down here. Oh, we're getting all kinds of lag, so I bet you there's all kinds of bad guys around. Respawned in, I betcha. Alright. So here we are. Go back to Grug. Let's use key L on this door. There we go. It is unlocked. We see a pile of bones. But no rune. Oh, are we going to have to dig every single square to find the rune? Is that what we're going to have to do? Alright, let's try this out. Nothing there. Alright. Here, everybody out. Everybody who's not Grug, get out of my way. Y'all are just aggravating me. Nothing. Nothing. No effect. Not failed. No effect in any direction. Huh, okay. Oh, I had to search there. A gold nugget, a gem, and a rune of honesty. Well, that's handy. Let's get the rune of honesty. Thank you. Let's put these flowers in the grave, as we promised we would do. There we go. We'll put those flowers on top of his grave, and let's close the door just to be safe. We don't want to be haunted by a ghost. Alright, so, first things first. Let's get ourselves healed up. Let's head back to Lord British. Get a little healing done. Always good to see LB. And, that's not LB, that's Chuckles. Chuckles, no. No. Oh. Talking to Chuckles is the worst. Alright. It is nighttime, it appears. We need to get to daytime here, so we're going to have to go out and rest. We already know how this works. We'll use our Orb of the Moons to head to the Shrine of Compassion. I said we will use the Orb of the Moons to head to the Shrine of Compassion. Or we can do a rest for 9 hours. We can put YOLO on guard because he's not damaged. Wait for the next day to roll around. Our torch burned out, of course. We got all our healing done. Let's save. It is almost morning, but not quite far enough along yet. We need just a tiny bit more, I think. A good 4 hours should do the trick. So let 4 hours go by. There we go. We can now return to Britain. So many steps involved. Day-night cycles are cool, but not always the best in a game like this, I'm guessing. Alright. Hello, Lord Britannia. Give us some healing. Thank you for the healing, sir. Oh, I thought everyone was trying to chase us to kill us. It turns out it's just lunchtime. They're headed off to lunch. Oh, thank goodness. I thought something had gone horribly wrong. Alright, time to head to the Shrine of Honesty and see what is going on there. So, let's go ahead and get our Orb of the Moons out now that we are healed. Use our Orb of the Moons, and the Shrine of Honesty is up to, over one to the left, according to my handy-dandy chart. Any gargoyles? Is this a gargoyle-free zone? It appears so. Alright. Well, in that case, bring up our notes for honesty from previous games. AHM is the mantra. We have the rune. So let's go ahead and let's use our rune. The mantra of AHM. Break the curse of the evil magic. Get the rune. Give the rune to Dupre. And then Dupre, my friend, the Moonstone. Which is our bag of Moonstones? There it is. Move this into the bag of Moonstones. And then let's go back to Grug. And let's have Dupre hold on to that as well. Move that into the bag of Runes. Alright. Folks, we did it. We successfully have completed the Shrine of Honesty. Is now free of evil gargoyle magics. So, honesty, complete. Compassion, complete. Valor, complete. Justice, complete. We haven't done sacrifice yet. Honor, complete. Spirituality, we haven't done. Humility, we haven't done. So 3 remain. Let's see. Why don't we head next to the town? No, did we do Minok? Hold on. Honesty. Compassion. Sacrifice. Oh yeah, we did Minok. That's right. Sacrifice is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the 6th one we don't have because we put it back. So that's 6 of them. Sorry, I'm just marking off what we've done so far. Complete, complete, complete. So that leaves us with humility and spirituality. Let's head to the town of Scarabray and start working on the Shrine of Spirituality. So, Scarabray, if we look here, where is Scarabray? Down 2, over 2 will take us to Scarabray. So let's go ahead and get the old runestone back and get in a position we can use it. Alright, to Grug. Orb of the Moon's this up, buddy. Off we go to Scarabray. Away we go. Woo! Now, where is Scarabray on our map? That is a big, tough question. If I remember correctly, I think Scarabray is... Let me pull it up here for you. If this is Britannia, I think this is Scarabray. I remember Scarabray being an island, I think. And I remember there being a bridge there. And I'm also kind of going off, if I remember correctly, because U is up here. Here's the Abbey. A very classically well-known orc fort to some parts of the internet is located in this area. Actually, is it south? It's kind of like right here, I think, if I'm correct. Yes, in this area right here should be where the orc fort is located. We'll talk more about the orc fort much later in this series. But this should be the town of Scarabray. So, to our left of our characters, we should have a building. And another rock building. Yes, I think we're in the right spot. Cool. Alright, so, what do we have in Scarabray? We got a well. We got a guy walking about. Let's say hello. You see a tall, rather well-dressed man with a wilted smile. Yes, he asked, reaching over and removing something invisible from your shoulder. What did he just steal? What's your name? He sniffs the air as if smelling something bad. I am, of course, Trenton Bell, the mayor. Oh, sweet. You may call me Your Honor. What is your job? Job? I do not labor like others. All right, we need a rune. Quentin, not I, was in charge of its safekeeping. Just as I suspected, when he died, so too did our chances of finding the rune. You see, he never told anyone where it was located. Well, that's not useful. Tell me about Quentin. How did he die? We were not friends. Not good friends. That is, he resented my position. What? Because you're mayor? Yes, well, as mayor, I am the shepherd of the spiritual people of this hamlet. Really? Tell me about the spiritual people. We do not believe in violence as a solution to our problems. My flock would not fight against anyone. Therefore, I'm alarmed at the recent gargoyle sightings. What about the gargoyles? Huge, fierce creatures they are. Quentin didn't even have time to scream before one of those beasts killed him. What? Many believe if he had screamed, someone in the inn would have heard him. He died in the inn? A couple of travelers were staying there that night, but they said they heard nothing. I still find this strange. Are the travelers still here in town? I do not know their names. 'Twas Gideon questioned them, not I. So we need to go find Gideon. What did you find strange about it? Yes, you see, my brother is a guard for Lord British. A few months ago, a gargoyle attempted to enter the castle proper. He said that although they killed the beast, its horrifying noises still give him nightmares. Nightmares? What kind of nightmares? He keeps hearing its deep growl. I'm sure that even if Quentin couldn't scream, someone would have heard that growl. Who is Gideon? He runs the Haunting Inn. All right. So, let's head. I'm going to guess the inn is down south here. This big building. This looks like an inn. Hello, sir. You see a man bent over with age. An old brown tunic hangs loosely on him. He looks at you, then looks over his shoulder and shouts to someone behind him. There, I told you, Marta. New people, new food for our souls. He turns back to you. Welcome to the Haunting Inn. Come and sit, for you must have tales. Okay, let's find out first. Is this Gideon? Gideon, my friend. Gideon's what I'm called and one and by all. I need to know about Quentin. He came to this island many years ago. As children, we take the boats and race around the point. Marta and I took care of him when Mondaine's henchman killed his wife Elizabeth. Mondaine's henchman? How old is this dude? We care for his daughter, Marnie, now. She's such a brave girl. He pauses a moment, then continues. Neither I nor the travelers staying here heard anything the night he was killed. Did he ever talk about the room? Ask someone else. Okay, tell me what happened when he was killed. He looks at you a moment, then leans closer. They say that Quentin was killed by a gargoyle. I've heard these beasts eat their prey. Why do they leave Quentin alone then? What about the travelers? I questioned them about the night of the murder. Still, of all of us, my Marta and I had the best vantage point from which to witness or even hear the murder. Yet we saw and heard nothing. What was his daughter's name again? Elizabeth was his wife. Marnie is his daughter. I bet you Marnie has the rune. I bet you. Can you tell me about Marnie? Is that a... She, like her mother, is strong in her beliefs. When we buried her father, she sang a song she wrote for him. He softly sings. You put your love in my heart, and now it's fallen apart. But all alone in the dark, I will remove the pain. There is a sting in my eyes, and your name in my cries. But still I realize that you are part of me. You say, that's nice. All right. We need to go find Marnie. Is this her? She's gone invisible. Is she in the bed? Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Oh! That's a lot of portrait. About to see a woman. you see a rather plump woman with darting eyes. Hello, how are you this afternoon? What is it you need? What's your name? Marta. What's your job? Oh dear, my husband runs the inn, I tend my garden. Tell me about Marnay. My dear little one, she's an angel, well-minded, kind, thoughtful. She's a dear. Do you know about when he was the killing that happened? You'll have to ask another. Tell me about your garden. You've not seen it? I have the loveliest roses. What about the roses? Red as the evening sun. Alright, so we need to find your daughter, Marnay. That's just an inn. Ooh, we got a book here, though. Thou to see a book of spirituality. In your travels through life, remember always that spirituality embodies the sum of all virtues. Chant the mantra OM as you meditate on spirituality, and all will become clear to you. Okay? Well, OM is the mantra, in case we need it. Oh, okay. Like Bibles in a hotel. That's kind of cool. Alright, we need to find Marnay. Here's the garden. Got all kinds of stuff going on, but no Marnay. Marnay, where are you hiding? Somebody's got to know. What do we have down here? It looks like a wine shop, a winery, even? Ooh. Oh. And a cellar. Let's not get lost in a cellar yet. So we have a winery of Scarabray. A little house here. It's okay. That's the mayor. Here we have the well. Municipal building. The mayor is not in right now. Nobody here. Just some stuff. Tiny little house. I don't think I saw anything inside there. Some grapes and a bed. A bridge. A boat. Who's this? You see a huge imposing man adorned in a leather apron. Good afternoon, friends. He extends a huge hand which resembles a slab of meat. What do you need? What's your name? A short name, but a Jarl. Oh, that's nice. Why is it such a strong name? My father was a coastal raider, but don't let that out. He lets out a holler and laughs loudly. What's your job? I'm a fisherman. 'Tis quite as exciting as some jobs, but it keeps me near the sea. Tell me about the sea. Oh, I love the sea, I do. Even if the fishing's been poor of late. What's happened to the fishing? Fish come, fish go. Right now, the fish have gone, but they'll come back. And when they do, I'll be waiting for them with my nets. Do your nets do anything cool? Aye, you have to use nets to do serious fishing. A pole will never catch you enough to sell. What happens if you use a pole, though? Never use them myself. I stick to nets. Faster and easier. Man's got to make a living. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's just ask him about... He's got a big... I didn't even notice you. He's got a big bloody hook for a hand. You feel like bolting, but when he drops it in a pocket in his apron, it extends a bloody hand. He smells strongly of fish. How did that scare us? We just talked to this guy a minute ago. Maybe if that had been the first dialogue choice. What do you know about the room? That doesn't concern me. What do you know about Quentin? He pauses for a moment and looks distantly past your shoulder. He and I were mates. I can still remember the moment they told me he was dead. He swallows hard and his eyes become glossy. I miss old Quen. Who are they? Gideon and Stevius. They came to my house before dawn and told me that Quen had been killed by gargoyles. Who is Stevius? He removes a large book from his pocket and begins to clean it as he talks. He's a strange little guy. They say he's the only one who saw Quen murdered. Ah! I wish we'd had a better witness. He flips the hook over and over, examining it. Still, those gargoyles would frighten any man, especially one as small as him. All right. So, we need to find Stevius. Does this count as stealing? I hope it doesn't. Please don't count as stealing. How do I get out of the boat? Oh no! We have a jaunty sea tune, but how do I get out of the boat? I need to find the instruction manual real quick. I'm sorry. How do you exit a boat in this game? How do we get off the boat? How do you get off a boat? Oh no. Alright, maybe if I just hit enter. No. Use the boat again? Okay. Woo! Hello to you, Sir Mage. You see a bent, aging man with a scraggly beard and few teeth. Dogs are at my doorstep, yapping at my heels. No way to ignore them, just pretend that they are eels. What's your name? Names, I'm always thinking. Names I always see. Have you any inkling what they seem to me? Okay, what's your job? I have nice reagents, also wondrous spells. If you need a magic book, those I also sell. Oh, we could buy a magic book from him. Okay. What spells does he sell? The mention of business brings a smile to his senses momentarily. If you what circle? Circle 1. He has harm. Okay. Circle 2. Unlock magic. That would have been much easier to get than the dude who was out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Circle 3. Fireball. Circle 4. Disable. None of those are what I'm looking for. Alright. Do you know Stivius? Little is the difference that separates ourselves. Remembering this inference is oft a great challenge. I see that they are going. I'm sure they will return. For if they lack the knowing, they'll always need to learn. Alright. Once they come from wanting, twice they came to see. If I am relenting in my mystery. What do you know about Quentin? Ask about a traitor. Ask about a love. And if you are creative, ask about the dove. Okay, the dove. I hear you have a question. I'm here to answer some. If I make suggestions, please ask another one. All right, what about the rune? I hear you. Okay. What about the mayor? No, nothing. All right, so this guy I feel like has an answer we need to get, and we didn't get what we needed. So he sells reagents and such. Let's go back to the mainland here. Enjoy the jaunty music. Okay. There should be one more house right here. Who is this? Is this who we're looking for? See a woman. Not yell, talk. You see a tall, delicate-looking female. Her smile puts you at ease. Hello, my lord. Welcome to my home. Her eyes are as blue as the ocean. Her movements as rhythmic as the tide. What can I do for you? What's your name? My father chose an ancient word for my name. It means the cool breeze after a storm is past. Marnay. Ooh, do you know about the rune? I am sorry for our town. You see, my father was the caretaker of the rune stone. After he died, we had no way of finding out where he put it. So Stevius has the rune. I feel that's got to be the answer. Who is Stevius? He is a sweet little man. He brought me wine on my 16th birthday. Ha! He's the owner of the winery. Now, I may be jumping to conclusions, but he's the owner of the winery, I say. Let us find this man. Oh. There's a ghost. Wait. Come back, ghost. I want to talk to you. Oh, there was a ghost. Come on, ghost. Why am I can talk from far away. You see a vaporous form hovering before you. The form is that of a man. His mouth moves, yet no words can be heard. What is your name? You hear no answer save the rustle of the leaves on the ground around you. Are you Quentin? Hear no... Okay. Rune. Nothing. Okay. I bet you that's the ghost of Quentin, and he's haunting the winery. And I bet you Stevius killed him and stole the rune. I bet you anything that is the case. I bet you if we go down here and we go into... Here we are. You see a tiny little man with wild eyes. Yeah, okay, yeah. He looks up at you up and down, then claps his hands together. Yeah, okay, yeah. What can I do for you? What's your name? Stevius, the wine merchant. What's your job? Probably, I make wine. I say, Quentin. He was a nice enough soul. I sold him many bottles. Where's the rune? Ask someone else. What happened when he was killed? Ghost. Outside. It's not just a tale you've been hearing. Okay, well then tell me about it. Everyone knows that Quentin haunts this town. That was Quentin. If I had been murdered by those evil ones, but that's just gossip. What do you mean you saw the murder? It was late and one night, and I had just returned from my fields. Of course, my path takes me right by Gideon's garden. I heard a noise by the well and saw some dark forms hunched there. They had huge wings and evil red eyes. I ran like the wind to my doorway. I was sure I was dead. Okay. His eyes widened. Gargoyles they were. Must have been 10 or 12 of them. Really? 12 gargoyles? Well, perhaps more like 2 or 3. I didn't stay around and count them. Alright, well, anything else happen at Gideon's place? He runs the inn. His wife has a garden, which you can see from my front door. Tell me about his wife. She doesn't do much. Helps him run the place. Okay. So he saw an exaggerated number of them come out of the well. And then those went and killed Quentin, who now haunts the town. But now... Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Get out of the way. We're going to go check out his basement. See what we can see down there. This episode's running a little bit long, but that's okay. Let's take a quick look around. Alright, where are we? Got a basement door there. Locked doors. Another locked door. All these doors appear to be locked. Uh-oh! Something big is afoot. Alright, we have some locked doors down in the basement of this cellar. And we have some big monster tramping around, causing the earth to shake. So, we have a mystery to solve in the cellar of this winery. And we have to solve the murder of Quentin. Folks, we'll be doing that hopefully in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please tell your friends. And as always, we hope to see you soon.